Hello everyone, with Coach Saad. My name is Coach Nick. We are here to give you the 2 techniques for the month of December 2024 for your upcoming junior or youth Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu test. We're going to start off with a submission today, the Americana from mount, and then we're going to show you the back take, the Chairsit back take, which follows up from defending said Americana. We're going to show you the Americana from mount first, then we'll do it step by step with all of you. Okay, so we talked about mount last month. This is the mount where I'm sitting right on top of Coach Saad, just like this. But we're going to do the mounted Americana here. So here's what it looks like. All right, the mounted Americana. So we're gonna be attacking this arm. We wanna make sure we're staying nice and balanced. So the first thing we're gonna do, after we start with our 2-1-1 here, we are going to pin our partner's arm to the ground, so that is palm up, just like this. So step 1 is pin palm up. Step number 2, I'm going to take my arm that's closest to Coach Saad's elbow. I'm gonna swim it underneath to grab my wrist. We call this the figure 4. Now, to keep my balance, so I don't get pushed over, because Coach Saad could push my armpit to escape, I'm going to use my leg on the opposite side. I'm going to grapevine his leg. We can call it a grapevine or a hook, depending on what your coach told. Last thing we're going to do to finish this submission, I'm going to gently slide Coach Saad's wrist on the ground, and then lift his elbow with my underhooking arm. Nice and gently here. There's my Americana. Let's do it one more time. I'll do it on this side now. First things first, with a 2-on-1, we pin palm up. Step 2, I drop my top elbow down. Other hand goes under the arm to grab my wrist for the figure 4. To keep my balance, step 3, I'm going to grapevine Coach Saad's leg, so it's going to be harder for him to push me this way. And last but not least, I'm going to gently slide the wrist on the mat and then lift the elbow with my forearm. Nice and gently here. And that is the Americana from mount. All right, for the second technique now, last one on your test, we're going to talk about the back take, the Chairsit back take from the mounted position here. For the youth class, we had you do it as a defense to the Americana. For the juniors, we simplified it a little bit. We had you start on your side with what's called the technical mount. I'm gonna show the whole sequence here, and then we'll do it step by step. All right, this is the entire sequence with our partner defending the Americana. So here's what it looks like. Back take here, so just try to move this way. Or sorry, bring your hand this way. Okay, so the entire sequence here, right? So for juniors, we had you start a couple steps ahead when your partner's on your side, like this, and we were here. But for the youth, we had to do a couple more steps. So first things first, right? We want to get a reaction. As we go for the Americana, our partner's going to turn on to their side. Right? As he turns into his side, I already have my Captain Morgan, but if you don't, we'll get it for later. But the first thing I want to do is make a gift wrap. The gift wrap is going to be my arm that's behind my partner, goes under the head to grab the top wrist, just like this. The top arm being the one closest to me. And then I want to take my other hand, go under my partner's arm, and grab my wrist. We have here what's called a figure 4 gift wrap. Once I have my gift wrap, I'm going to bring my knee nice and high behind Coach Saad's head. I'm going to windshield wiper my leg. Once I windshield wiper, if I've lost it, I'm going to make a Captain Morgan as close as I can under his armpit, that in front of him. Once I have my Captain Morgan, right, I want to make sure I'm sitting nice and upright. I'm going to sit back until my butt touches my foot, and I'm going to look towards my partner's feet and go ear to feet. This will have my gift wrap lift Coach Saad's head off the ground. I can get to his back. So I sit, look towards his feet, and I lean. The second hook comes in, and I have his back. Stand here. Just turn this way a little bit. Okay. So again, if we get the reaction, we force the Americana, our partner turns. I get down nice and low, and I gift wrap. So my arm that's behind my partner goes under his head to grab his top wrist, right? I can straighten my arm out to force him on the side. My other arm goes under my partner's arm and grabs my own wrist. Now I have a figure 4 gift wrap. I'm gonna bring my knee that's behind my partner up behind his head. I'm going to windshield wiper my leg. Once I windshield wiper my leg, if I've lost it, I'm gonna make sure I have a nice tight Captain Morgan or a combat base with this leg here. Last but not least, I'm going to sit on my foot with my butt, and as my butt touches my foot, I'm gonna lean towards the partner's feet and go ear to feet. So it's like this. And we're here. Okay. That is the mounted chair sit back take from the mounted position there. Those are both techniques on your test. Look forward to seeing you on the mats. Oops.